Well, the kids are out of school for the summer. Some are spending time at camps, and that can lend itself to a real head scratcher, quite literally here. Dr. Jaime Snarski joins me now, Assistant Medical Director of the ER at Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center. We're glad you're here. I want to start with the real basics here. How does someone get lice?
So it's really only head-to-head contact, close proximity of the heads. These lice, they don't fly, they don't jump, so you have to be head-to-head.
Why is it usually we hear about lice in kids?
Because kids play, they have slumber parties, and they're getting close, rumbling around, and usually us adults aren't.
Well, let's talk about how to get rid of lice. You know, we hear a lot about the clinics that you have to go to that could be pricey. You know, do you have to go to the clinic, or are there other things to consider?
No, there are prescription medications that you can get from your physician, but there's a lot of over-the-counter remedies that you basically put in your hair. There's directions, there's kits. Put it in, eventually wash it out, comb with a fine-tooth comb to get those eggs out.
Let's talk about Dr. Snarski's never share list, a list of items that you should not share if you want to avoid getting head lice, and we all want to avoid it. So what do we not share?
So ultimately, hats, anything that your hair is going to be on, hats, combs, brushes, clips, pillows, and bedding especially.
Something as simple as a selfie, too, can lend itself to lice, right?
We put our heads nice and close, right? But usually it takes a little bit longer of contact for that to happen, but it's possible.
Isn't that wild? You spent some time, too, in Panama helping kids that had lice. You know, what did you learn on that trip? And again, about why it's usually kids we see this in. What did you learn?
Sure. So we see it all the time. I work with an organization called Floating Doctors. The whole village that we go to typically has that. And mostly that's because everybody's sharing a bed. Same thing with low-income families here. You could have 3 or 4 or 5 children sharing one big mattress here.
Yeah, of course. Is it clean hair? Is it dirty hair? Is it any hair? You know, what kind of day-to-day things should we know about how to not get lice?
Believe it or not, hygiene has nothing to do with it. You can have clean hair, dirty hair. Lice does not discriminate.
And again, you worked with kids in Panama that had lice. You know, you see it a lot, you know, where you work. What can it do to someone's, you know, self-confidence, too? Because when you have that kind of thing and, you know, kids talk about it, you know, what are some things to consider there?
Well, really, it is hard to catch in the school setting. Believe it or not, I know they do a lot of checks, but it's more in camps and other places, and sometimes kids might not even know that they have it, because it does cause itching, but they might not even know at all.
All right, Dr. Snarski, really important advice, information, especially since, again, we have all those kids in the summer camps right now, and none of them want to get head lice. Their parents certainly don't want to spend all the time and hassle getting rid of it, so really important information. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
All right, Terry, back to you.